to the Price is Right pricing game recap for Thursday, November 14th, 2013. Here were today's pricing games. Range game, most expensive, let 'em roll, balance game, shell game, and that's too much! The first contestant was Mark, spelled with a K, who is the Chief of Staff for the National Communications Association in Washington, D.C. He bid $1,100 on a 9-speed Dayhan folding bicycle modeled by the Ravishing Rachel Reynolds. Actual retail price, $1,699. He played range game for a chance to win a trip for two to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Its round trip comes from Los Angeles and includes a 6-night stay at the Hilton Amsterdam, plus a 4-course meal dinner cruise, modeled by the heavenly Hunter King from the Young The Restless, who plays a character by the name of Summer. The lowest price on the range was $9,500, and the highest price on the range was $10,100. So this trip was at least $9,500, but no more than $10,100. Now, when the $150 range climbed up the scale, Mark stopped the $150 range between $9,695 and $9,845. And as Bob Barker would always say, don't stop the rangefinder too soon because it cannot be restarted again for 37 hours. That's what he reminded the contestants who played that pricing. Now, when the actual retail price was revealed in the dark green strip, it turned out to be $9,777. Mark is on his way to Amsterdam. And with the last three numbers being a 7, he sure was lucky to win that trip. Nice start. The second contestant was Arthur, who is a sock designer. He showed off his mismatched socks that he wore. It looks pretty cool. And even Drew showed off his socks that he wore to the taping of today's airing of TPIR. He bid $1 on a foosball table modeled by Rachel. Actual retail price, $700. He played most expensive for a chance to win these 3 prizes. A leather BCBG accessory collection that includes 3 satchels, 2 laser-cut wallets, and 2 pairs of high-heeled sandals, modeled by Rachel. A MyBathUSA.com steam shower that includes fluorescent mood lighting, a handheld adjustable shower head, and a hands-free telephone, modeled by Hunter. I wish she had modeled that steam shower by going inside unclothed. Hey, that's just me. And a 51-inch Samsung 1080p plasma HDTV that has wide color enhancer plus and SRS theater sound, modeled by the goofy George Gray. Arthur believed the steam shower was the most expensive prize, and I had a good feeling about that, as I believed it was the steam shower myself. First, we went over to number 1, the BCBG accessories. Rachel revealed its price, and it was $2,295. Now over to number 3, the HDTV. George revealed its price, and it was $1,000 even. So, if that steam shower was more than $2,295, and I'm pretty sure that it was going to be that, Arthur will win all 3 prizes. And when Hunter revealed the actual retail price of the steam shower, number 2, It turned out to be $3,799. Arthur wins all three prizes for a grand total of $7,094. Hey, we're 2 for 2. The third contestant was Sonia from Michigan. She bid $899 on a Sony Xperia smartphone with a 1-year calling plan included, modeled by Hunter and Rachel. Actual retail price, $1,010. She played Let 'Em Roll for a chance to win a Chevrolet Sonic modeled by Hunter, a prize worth $15,595. She got 1 roll for free, and she could win up to 2 more rolls if she knew something about the 3 grocery products that were over by Rachel. We had a 22 fluid ounce spray bottle of Simple Green all-purpose cleaner, Gold Bond Ultimate Diabetic Skin Relief, and an 8.5 ounce can of Planters Deluxe lightly salted whole cashews. Now, Rachel revealed the price of the all-purpose cleaner from Simple Green to be $4.89. Sonia believed the price of the Gold Bond Ultimate Diabetic Skin Relief was higher than $4.89. And Rachel revealed the price to be $6.99. Sonia wins a roll. Now, for the cashews from Planters, Sonia believed the price of them was lower than $6.99. Rachel revealed the price to be $7.99. Should have said higher. I had a feeling it was going to be higher. So, 2 rolls total. So, for Sonia's first roll, she got 1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars, and she got one $1,000 and one $1,500 for $2,500 in cash total. Sonia could either take the $2,500 and quit, or roll one more time to get the 2 cars. Sonia decided to roll on, and I definitely would have done the same thing if it was me playing. So, when Rachel gave Sonia the 2 cubes she had to roll again and place them in the bucket, Sonia rolled those 2 cubes down the ramp, and she got 1 car, but $1,500 in cash. So it's better than nothing, and this is considered a consolation win. Okay, the 4th contestant was Rose, who has triplets who are going to college. And I think she mentioned in the second Showcase Showdown that she's from South Carolina. She bid $500 on a 6-piece Mark by Marc Jacobs designer bracelet collection brought down from the ceiling. Actual retail price, $668. She played Balance Game for a chance to win a 7-piece Ashley Furniture Company Ornate Collection bedroom group that has a warm brown finish and dark bronze hardware. Also, a Comfort Air Queen mattress that has an elegant design and 65 comfort settings, and a pair of 16-gig, 7-inch Kindle Fire tablets that each have a 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor and integrated support for media websites. And that was all modeled by Rachel. Drew gave Rose a lucky Drew dollar for her to keep, and he placed the free bag marked at $227 on the scale on the left side. Now, with the bags $1,000, $3,000, and $6,000 in play, Rose first chose $6,000, but she asked Drew if she could swap around, and Drew mentioned that yes, she could. So she took away the $6,000 bag, and she placed the $1,000 and $3,000 bags for a total of $4,227. That's what she believed the price of this bedroom group was. I have to say, if I was her, I would have kept the $6,000 on that scale. So, when Hunter carried the bag full of $2 for this bedroom group and placed it on the opposite side of the scale, it turned out that the scales ended up with the left scale up and the right scale on the bottom. The actual retail price was $9,227. Rose should have, she should have kept that $6,000 bag and the $3,000 bag to go along with it. $9,227. Oh well, what are you going to do? The fifth contestant was Sarah from Long Beach. She bid $650 on a pair of 12.2 megapixel Nikon digital cameras modeled by Rachel. The actual retail price, $760. She played shell game for a chance to win a trip for two to Acapulco, Mexico. Round trip coach from Los Angeles. It includes a 6-night stay in an ocean block pool villa at the Banyan Tree Cabo Marquez, plus a guided half-day city tour that includes a cliff diver performance. Modeled by Hunter at door number 4, a prize worth $10,430. Rachel was over by the 4 small prizes, and the first one was a 2-quart tea kettle. It was not $30, but Sarah believed the actual retail price was lower. Rachel revealed the price to be $19. It was lower, and Sarah placed her first 1 chip in front of the second shell. Next, we had a portable handheld highlighter scanner. It was not $95. Sarah believed the actual retail price was higher. Rachel revealed it to be higher. It was $130. Sarah placed her next 1 chip in front of the 4th shell. Next, we had a 16-gig Apple iPod Nano. It was not $109, but Sarah believed the actual retail price was higher. And Rachel revealed it to be higher. It was $149. Sarah placed her third 1 chip in front of the first shell. Now, if she could get the next small prize correct, she will automatically win the prize, and then we'll have a chance to find out where she believes the ball is hiding to win $10,430 in cash. The final small prize was a portable griddle that has an extra large non-stick cooking surface. It was not $135, and Sarah believed the actual retail price was lower. If it was indeed lower, Sarah automatically wins the prize. And when Rachel revealed whether $135 was higher or lower for the actual retail price, it turned out that it was oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this, Mike Richards. It's lower. It was $110. So Sarah automatically wins the prize. But now it was time to see if she could pick up an additional $10,430 to go along with that trip to Acapulco she just won. Sarah believed the ball was hiding underneath the first shell. Now, when Drew lifted up the first shell to see what was underneath, did it have the ball? No! It was not underneath there. Was it underneath the second shell? Nope. Was it underneath the third shell? That's where it was. But hey, she won the trip to Acapulco, and that's what really matters. But you know what? There's always next time for a possibility of the prize value in cash to be won on a clean sweep in shell game. Just have to see when that will happen again. Great playing. Loved it. Okay, the sixth and final contestant was Brian from Boston, Massachusetts. B-R-Y-A-N is how his name is spelled, not B-R-I-A-N. He bid $850 on a Nordic Track elliptical trainer modeled by Hunter. Actual retail price, $999. He played, oh boy, that game again, folks. That's too much! He had a chance to win a 2014 Ford Mustang Coupe modeled by Rachel. Okay. First price, $20,575. Brian kept on going. Second price, $21,962. Brian kept going. Third price, $23,107. Brian kept going. Fourth price, $24,615. Brian went on. The fifth price, $25,810. Brian went on again, saying one more. The sixth price, $27,481, and that's when Brian said, "That's too much!" Now let's see if that price was just over the actual retail price. Did Brian win the Ford Mustang Coupe, the 2014 model? No, he didn't. Not a big surprise, to tell you the truth. Rachel revealed the actual retail price to be $22,995. It was the third price that was too much. $23,107. Okay, now it's time for the acknowledgement section. Here we go. Here's what BJ Mason's television has to say. Well, there you have it. All 73 games have been played this season, and it took 38 shows to do it. The card game is still getting its facelift, and it'll come back when it comes back. And that game, when it comes back, the first playing will be for Sports Guy 528. Now, I had to recap Shell Game today because March S5 1989 informed me this. I will not be able to do a pricing game recap today because WBZ-TV ended preempting programming due to continuing coverage of Boston mobster James Whitey Bulger's sentencing, as he got sentenced to 2 life terms in prison plus 5 years. Of course, WSBK, my TV38, isn't showing the prices right either. They just stick with their normal schedule. So I have an open hour today. Well, I'll tell you what. The next time Shell Game gets played, Martin S5 1989 will have the recap. Now, Apizzle 90 informed me a while back that he would like to recap Shell Game for one of the days. So, after Martin S5 1989 does Shell Game, the third playing will be for Apizzle 90. Now, as far as today goes, we had Range Game, Most Expensive, and Shell Game as our 3 big wins. We also gave away the 4 small prizes in Shell Game. And as far as cash, well, let's total this up. Mark won $1,000 in Showcase Showdown number 1. Sonia won $1,500 in Let 'em Roll, so that's $2,500. Brian, he also won $1,000, but that was in the second Showcase Showdown. Oh, and in his bonus spin, he got himself, well, $10,000! For a total of $11,000! And today, our cash total given away was $13,500! Nice! Okay, so, the contestant recognition contestant is Sonia for her small Let 'em Roll win. And the MVPs of The Price is Right, they are Mark, Arthur, and Sarah. Oh, Brian is also a contestant recognition contestant. So, the 2 contestant recognition contestants are Sonia and Brian. Let's just clear that up. Okay, now to the showcase. Today's top winner in the showcase was Mark. The runner-up was Brian. Showcase number 1. That included a lightweight 6'2" Florescent shortboard surfboard that has epoxy construction and comes with a 6-foot leash. A Sea-Doo GTS 130 personal watercraft. GTS, that's a CM Punk's finishing move. Go to sleep. Wonder if he owns a GTS 130 personal watercraft. I wouldn't doubt that. It seats 3 and features a 1494cc engine with trailer included. The surfboard and the watercraft were both modeled by Rachel, and a Honda Insight EX modeled by Hunter. Mark chose to bid on that showcase, and I don't blame him. His bid, $27,511. For Brian's showcase, it included a trip or 2 to Kauai, Hawaii, a trip or 2 to Baden-Baden, Germany, and on to Roost via rental car. The trips to Hawaii and Germany were both modeled by Rachel. And a Honda Rebel 250 motorcycle modeled by Hunter. Brian bid $25,000. Now to the actual retail prices. Over to Mark first. He bid $27,511. Actual retail price, $32,343. A difference of $4,832. Now over to Brian. He bid $25,000 on his showcase. And the actual retail price was $24,438. It was over by $562. Hey, he still won $11,000, so that's not a bad day, really. But Mark had a better day. Mark won himself a grand total in cash and prizes of $44,819. Really great day. Promotional consideration for the Price is Right pricing and recap this week is provided by Snapple, made from the best stuff on earth. So, if the remaining 3 pricing games that Martin S5-1989 wants to recap get played tomorrow, that being Secret X, Triple Play, and Pocket Change, you'll see him. If not, you'll be seeing me again. So, that's going to wrap things up for me on tonight's installment of the Price is Right pricing and recap. This is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. And 4 weeks from today will be Bob Barker's 90th birthday. Good night, everyone.